And we are going to begin with some breaking update that we have for you at this point in time. And this is about the Azerbaijan airlines plane crash that happened in Kazakhstan. And 3 days after that plane crash, Russian President Vladimir Putin has apologized to his Azerbaijani counterpart for what he called a tragic incident following the crash of this Azerbaijani airliner in Kazakhstan that killed 38 people. In an official statement, Kremlin has said that air defense systems were firing near Grozny on Wednesday due to a Ukrainian drone strike, but stopped short of saying one of these hit the plane. Let me straight away go across to my colleague Srinjoy Chaudhary joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Srinjoy, good evening. This is significant because when this incident took place 3 days ago, we all suspected that because perhaps there was fog, in Russia where this plane was going, and there was some kind of a collision with a flock of birds that perhaps led to it, and then a confirmation came that no, it was a different reason. And today, Vladimir Putin has apologized to his Azerbaijani counterpart.
Yes, undoubtedly. Initially, it was also felt that perhaps the GPS may have been interfered with, but now it is clear that the fuselage also has bullet holes. So it is very clear that it was because of an air defense strike. Now, President Putin has said that there were the Ukrainian drones in that area, naturally, which is why the Russian air defense systems were in operation. And he has called it a tragic accident, a tragic incident as well. So 38 people have died in this crash. Very, very unfortunate, because clearly there was a belief there was in the war, with the battle going on with these Ukrainian drones, one of the air defense systems would have targeted, perhaps mistakenly, the airliner, and 38 people have been killed. There have been some survivors, but importantly, President Putin, recognizing the fact that this is what had happened, has apologized. He has regretted the incident, calling it very tragic.
In fact, there were indications earlier that United States of America had seen early indications that Russia could be responsible for what happened. And it's the first time we have an official statement there as well coming in from the Kremlin.
Yes, absolutely. President Putin making it very clear that, yes, he didn't exactly say that the Russian air defense systems were responsible, but he made two points. One, that it was very tragic. And secondly, he said that at that time, Russian air defense systems were in operation against Ukrainian military drones. So if you put the two together very clearly, largely taking responsibility for it, and as you rightly said, apologizing for it.
All right. Thank you very much, Srinjoy, for the moment, for joining us with those details. So that's the big news, viewers, that we are breaking for you at this point in time. Russian President Vladimir Putin, in fact, has apologized to his Azerbaijani counterpart days after an Azerbaijan Airlines plane crashed in Kazakhstan that resulted in the loss of 38 lives. The Kremlin, in fact, accepted that it was Russian air defense forces that were repelling a series of Ukrainian drone attacks as the aircraft was attempting to land in Grozny in Russia when this happened.